Hey, what's going on? Just want to drop this video because there's one thing as a remote worker a lot of people go through. They don't like to really talk about it, but it's an underlying issue that I've seen online. I've seen the stats for it. It's something that we have to address. And and that's loneliness. So a lot of remote workers, you work in your office and you may work in different environments in your home. Which is fine. It promotes autonomy. You feel free, feel like you can do anything you want to do. But at the same time, you're just so prone to being inside because you're so used to being inside. It just becomes your lifestyle, just being inside the house. It's comfortable. You feel safe, but you also feel isolated. You feel like something's missing. You don't feel the same energy or fire you felt before because you're always inside. You're always on your laptop. You're always looking at that blue light. Your eyes are getting strained, and these other issues happen because you're just isolated. You're in the same location. I worked in the office environment before I did this 10 plus years ago, and we had cubicles. So when I went to the office, I just remember, going to the coffee station and getting some coffee. And I would speak to one of my colleagues that would do the same exact thing I'm doing, getting some coffee. And we'll have a great conversation about, family, life, sports, a TV show that I was on the day before, or so on and so forth. And then after I had those conversations, I don't know what it was, but I just felt some fire in my belly. Like I just felt like I can conquer the day because of that positive energy transfer from that conversation. Granted, sometimes when you have negative conversations, you don't have that much of fire or passion to conquer the day. But whenever you have that in person, communication with somebody, it just hits different. And a lot of remote workers don't really experience that. Some people start their career as remote workers, so they never get to experience that in-person connection on a day-to-day basis. It's just every single day you're seeing the same people. You're laughing, you're joking. There's memorable moments that happen. Sometimes there's potluck, so on and so forth that happens in the office. But when you work from home, you don't really get those. And a lot of people, they love the at home life, especially as an introvert. I'm an introvert myself. It's cool, but you also need to be around people in person as well. I go to the gym and then I feel really good when I go to the gym because I get a chance to, engage with people. I fist bump guys. The whole nine. I talk to people. All of that's necessary. I have a partner. We do our thing. We hang out. All of that is so necessary. And then a lot of remote workers are off on the weekends. So that's extremely necessary to engage with people and connect with people on the weekends as well. So I want to mention that. So that's just one thing I want to mention was the loneliness aspect of it. Loneliness can cause other issues, as you know. Like you can get anxiety, depression, feel bad about yourself. You just lose that fire. And also you don't perform as good on your job. So I'm a remote work performance coach. I've been doing it for I've been a remote worker for 10 plus years. And I know what it takes to be successful, not just promotion wise, which I can help you with, but also mindset wise, your mental health wise, the sanity, your energy levels, your fitness levels. There's so many things to it because also as a remote worker, you're more sedentary. And I coach on that as well in my programs, just to make sure that you guys are staying active, you're eating right, and just have a positive mindset and outlook about your job. It's not healthy to dread your job. You want to actually enjoy it, even if you're not the biggest fan of your colleagues, you still can enjoy your job, because it starts with you. It's all about your perception. So I want to drop that video, and I'm going to drop more videos along these lines, because I'm a remote work performance coach, and I think a lot of remote workers may need this accountability. They need this guidance and just also community. So if you want to like drop your opinions in the comment section, if you've been through this as a remote worker, I want to hear your stories. Let's talk about it. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.